Hey guys, it's Greg, and I am here for a very special opening. Today is my birthday, and I'm celebrating by opening a Trove of Fabled. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been having a hard time getting my hands on Fabled for a hot minute now. So yeah, that's why it's such a big deal for me. I thought it would be a fun way to celebrate. I'm gonna rip in. I know that this is coming out as kind of a weird day. I usually have an opening come out on a Monday. I do have one that was supposed to come out on Monday, but I just kind of didn't. So I apologize to you all for that. It is ready. It is filmed. It is ready to go. So that'll come out, and we'll continue on with that Whispers in the Well case. But wanted to do a little bit of something here today, just just to celebrate a little bit and talk perhaps a little bit about. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I had to do a double take. I thought that I thought there were only 7 packs, but math. Let's math it a little bit. Yeah, so we'll get in and hope for some fire, but it is what it is. I am pretty set on Fabled, but it is very excited. It is very exciting, nonetheless. So gonna do that. I do have some pretty fun videos coming out soon. Obviously, Winter Spell is coming out in a couple weeks, and I'll be getting in on that. But beyond that, making sure that I have, let's go ahead and fix the camera a little bit so I'm not looking off to the side like a person who's not talking to y'all. um, so yeah, I do have a couple of, I think they're pretty exciting videos coming out. Um, so I just want to tell you quickly about those. I do have a Trove battle happening sometime soon. It's going to be with Diz. Sorry, terribly sorry. Digital Magic TCG. So we'll have that. Ooh, starting off strong with a super rare into another super rare, Peter Pan Shadow. Okay, there you go. There you go. Getting right at it. Getting right at it with the foil Elsa Spirit of Winter, a foil legendary in our first pack. Let's take just a moment to appreciate that. Take a moment to appreciate the foiling effect. That's real nice. I absolutely love anytime you have a card that has this, like, that really hot spot there for the foiling to really pop off. I think that's really great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Awesome. 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 So I do have the Trove battle coming up, and that's pretty exciting. But also, um, if you are watching me, there's a good chance that you have also been watching Living Lorcana. So I have been, and going back and forth, chatting with Nathan a bit, and I ended up helping him with some of the cold foils that he needed to complete his sets. I don't believe that I actually completed any sets for him, but I do think I got him a good deal closer. And as a thank you, he sent me a little something, and I'm excited to get into that. I do actually have some extra stuff coming from him and from TCG Player. So we're going to do an opening video like that. So keep an eye out for that. Pretty excited to get in and do that. It's going to be like the Living Lorcana thank you extravaganza video. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for both of those. Yeah, and then just I guess now's a good time to just talk a little bit about the future of the channel as well. As much as I absolutely love doing all these openings, I can't sustain it financially to do quite what I have been doing. I am gonna probably cut back a good deal. Maybe do back to like just doing like a single case with each set. We'll see. And then just kind of lean into the singles. That way I still get to experience the fun and the pop of hunting. Oh, that's a nice one. Aerial Sonic Warrior. Into a Cruella Legendary. That is a 2 legendary Trove, my friends. That is a 2 legendary Trove, and we are only 3 packs in. That is how you do a Trove, ladies and gentlemen. That is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to be cutting back on the opening content, but I want to do more things that will help both me and you get better at the game if you are a game player. So I want to be doing things like talking about decks. I want to make some decks I'd love to do kind of like a progression as I go through. Start at a deck archetype, get it together, do some testing, show off, hey, here's this deck I made, here's how it works, here's some things that can be improved on, and then kind of iterate it throughout the set. I think that would be an interesting thing. I'd like to do. I'd like to go on that journey with you and talk about kind of the philosophies that I have, maybe do some gameplay footage and just kind of talk through how all of that goes and the decisions that I'm making. Magic Feather into Look at This Family, and on the end we've got a Donald Duck Perfect Gentleman foil. Very playable card, very played card. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on all those things. Are those things that you're interested in? Should I perhaps post less frequently and just do openings? What is it that you guys want? You know, I'd love to hear from you on that front. Yeah, so that's what we got going there. King Undisputed, Dumbo the Flying Elephant. We got to stand out. A Robin Hood. Follow that up by an ultra super amazing rare Ursula and an improvise. You know, I'm surprised that this is not more popular, because I think that this is an absolutely incredible ability. When you play this character, exert chosen opposing ready character, then you can play a song with cost equal to or less than the exerted character's cost for free. That is awesome. It's awesome because, one, it interacts with your opponent's board state. They don't have already characters anymore. You can challenge in. Also, you can have them pay the cost for your song, so you don't have to exert your character for that purpose. I think that is awesome, awesome, awesome. There's a lot of talk out there about free ability, free interaction, free everything, and resource management. And I think that is a very, very solid resource management move. Moving on to a Pluto, Rapunzel, Mickey Mouse, Benja. Very important with all the items creeping back in. Coconut Basket. Got them poor unfortunate souls. You know I love the Queen. You know I love the Queen. Tinkerbell, Little John, Sir Reginald. We got a Shere Khan rare. We've got... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this... This may be the best Trove I have ever opened. We're not done, and we have a foil legendary and 2 non-foil legendaries. It must be my birthday. It must be my birthday is all I can think about on that. Wow. We still have 2 packs to go, so there is still chance for more fire. That is amazing. This has got to be the best Trove I've ever opened. I can't think of a time where I've had more hits. That's pretty amazing. Lost in the Woods. I thought I had fixed the camera, but there we go. We're back in. We're back in. Piranha, Jafar, Aurora. We got a TikTok. That guy has dropped off a cliff. Pirate's Life, very good. Elsa the Snow Queen, a Lawrence, Jealous Manservant. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We have another pack that starts with a super rare, which means the next card is going to be super rare or better, and it is a Mickey Mouse super rare. Okay. I think that this one doesn't get the due because it's so easy to deal with, but I think it's a very powerful effect. And then into a last ditch effort with that amazing artwork, and I can't help but point it out again. We got that awesome foiling because we got those hot spots right there. That is awesome. And now for our last pack, another happy birthday to me because I'm self-centered. But yeah, do keep an eye out for more videos coming out, and let me know, please, in the comments what your thoughts are on what type of content you'd like to see. I love the idea of doing content that is related to Lorcana, but not necessarily doing the direct interaction, not necessarily always playing the game, not necessarily always opening the packs. Of course, I still want to do that. And Strength of Raging Fire, that's a banger. Follow it up by White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. So yeah, love to hear what your thoughts are. And last card of the opening is a Mulan for a common foil. But hey, guys, best Trove of my life. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. This card is getting like a ton of play all of a sudden. Cruella, not really seeing a lot of play, but Elsa is perennial. So that is just, that's amazing. So, anyways, guys, thanks so very much for watching. Again, do please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on what kind of things you'd like to see. That do you want me to keep just doing the pack opening? Do you want me to do more gameplay, more other related content? But anyways, thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye.